morning, YouTube. I know I said I wouldn't be doing any more updates, but I think this warrants a quick update here. I want to do a very quick walk around video before work this morning. My schedule is jam-packed for the next 8 hours, 10 hours, so let's get this edited and up. First of all, I want to give a huge shout out to PATV for putting this together for me. Absolutely incredible build quality. I'll kind of walk through all the parts and give you guys a detailed overview of it. But also huge shout out to Super ATV on these 8-inch dual idler 70% reduction portals just right here. They are incredible. Certainly the kind of monster truck, mega truck world, all those parts seem to be making it into the UTV side-by-side world, and these portals are evident as well as this lift. Just monstrous. I mean, look at the size difference between the two of them. These are 8-inch, these are 45% reduction. I mean, these are heavy enough to put on. I can't imagine trying to do this. It's definitely a two-person job now. But at any rate, let's kind of do a quick walk around. This is a 2021 X3 XMR RR, brand new, fresh. I ordered it about a year ago, but because this fake virus has got kind of everything backlogged, it took forever for it to be delivered. So as soon as I had it delivered, I had it shipped down to PATV to have some goodies on it. I mean, obviously you cannot ignore these 63-inch tires. Obviously videos and size don't really kind of render themselves well, but these tires are gigantic. They were scooped and grooved by D's Cuts, and what an incredible job he had done. I couldn't tell you what size these lugs would have been kind of from factory, maybe kind of right about this size, but he has done just an exquisite job on here, shaved nearly 100 pounds off each tire. They are phenomenal. They're actually a little bit of give to them, which is nice. So you're not gonna get caught up on a root or a rock, and it's just gonna bend the lug itself and not kind of break an axle. But that's my theory anyways. Moving on to the rims. JTX killed it. These are 3-piece aluminum, custom made just for me and my application. They're 30s, and I don't think I've ever owned anything this coil large in my entire life. Color scheme was decided by someone else. He had done an amazing job. I'll put his Instagram tag up here. Check him out. He does some really cool stuff as well. But moving to kind of the front end here, you guys can see we did a ball joint delete. Ball joints, no matter what, in off-road vehicles are just weak points. So we went with massive Heims. You can kind of see the build quality here. It is phenomenal. Yes, guys, this axle angle is common for builds like this. No, it will not break. These are, high quality axles, and if you ride it properly, you should be good to go. The tie rods, just beef rolling right up into hydraulic steering system, which I'll kind of show you in the back end. But just an incredible overall kit, particularly kind of coming underneath here and looking at kind of the arms that are coming forward, just giving you kind of all that support that's required. Now to cap it all off, of course, I went with an Audio Forums Level 5. Now I have a Level 5 Plus, which is a custom ported one in there. And I'm gonna say that this thing rocks even more. So they've definitely come a long way in their technology. The sounds that they deliver, sound system they deliver. This thing is incredibly loud. I also bundled on the back of it 2 wake towers because everybody else likes to party as well, right? You'll notice that all 4 have limit straps. I'm assuming that's for axle dropout. It makes total sense. I've never seen a limit strap this long in my entire life. But I guess it does the job. So you'll kind of see under here, they kind of forego all the stock location stuff. They bolt up a bracket. They've done a really good job putting my custom logo in here. Shout out to PATV for that. You guys are totally badass. And just kind of looking at the size of everything underneath here, just incredible. That was my head. I've never even seen axles this big before. But down to these beautiful Heims, portal brackets, you name it. I think there's a brand. These are obviously Turner's. Turner XBs. Never even heard of those before. But just overall, an incredibly stout, well-built machine. You can see the hydraulic steering. Hit a button again, but kind of coming from here, pivoting over. You can see the hydraulic steering mechanism here. Not worried about, you know, mud getting in there or water. Obviously, PATV has been doing this for quite some time, and you know, they kind of know what works. Now, for those that are saying, oh my goodness, why would you have this up here? It's not for trails. Look, I didn't build this for you. I frankly don't care if your Razor does 150 kilometers an hour. I think that's lame, not enjoyable to me. This is enjoyable. And so, you know, this is a bounty hole specific machine. If you don't like it, don't watch my channel, don't look at my stuff. Certainly not gonna put up with hate, particularly from any of the local kids. This is super cool. It's something I always wanted to build, and I built it for myself. And I intend on going out there and really kind of pushing the manufacturers and the dealers around here to build cooler parts for your world and mine. You know, so for those that have any hate for this, curb your comments, unfollow me, whatever. I don't need that negativity. But I am blown away by this build quality. It's something to look at. Kids are going to love it. And furthermore, like I said, it's going to push and evolve this sport into something that it should be. A few weak points that I've kind of been pointed out to. Obviously, the Can-Am stock differential is going to give up eventually. We're going to have to go to like a Halo 30 setup like I have on my Defender. And I have to update the kind of the prop shaft, drive shafts. So we'll see what happens when I break it. Obviously, I will. I like to put this stuff to the test. But that's totally fine. For those that were talking about top speed and being 10 kilometers an hour, I got 40 out of it yesterday, and it'll spin the tires right off. I'll put a video up later on this week of me doing that. I bet you coming out of hole, this thing would wheelie. And that's just me being completely honest with you guys. In seeing the build quality of this kit, PATV and I are working on something for my dad's here. We're gonna do the ball joint delete kit. We're going to upgrade to some 8-inch portals as well, and obviously tackling the rear radius rods. Obviously, the weak point in Can-Am is the back end here, so we're going to go to more of a trailing arm setup like that, rather than kind of letting these trailing arms from the stock parts dictate what the weak points are. So yeah, that's kind of a quick walk around. For those that keep asking about house updates, visually progress, really you're looking at some windows up here, Darcy's ass over here. Looks good, sir. Keep this PG. The kitchen is in. I think I showed you guys that last time. Most excitingly though, is we have windows. Now, a little bit about the windows. We were all under the impression initially, yeah, it snowed in April. What a great time to be alive. Thanks for that, Canada. We were under the initial impression that all the windows had shipped, and we got super excited, and we were on target for the housewarming April 30th. Unfortunately, the main room, the great room, these windows are not due until May 17th. So in an effort to try and have this place completely done for the party, and more for my sanity, I am going to be pushing back the housewarming to sometime late May. Obviously, you know, we're under the gun here. Everybody's stressed, and I just kind of need to step back and just make sure everything's kind of fit and finished, because when I have this party, I intend to truly celebrate, you know, what we've all done here, what I've done, you know, the year of sacrifice and work. And so, unfortunately, we're going to be pushing that party back. I know that's not going to change a lot for you folks. I do intend on having a ride here April 30th, regardless, and look forward to seeing you guys all out here. You can check out the machine. Maybe I'll bury it in the Skag patio back. But furthermore, you know, we are kind of going to push that back. So for those that I'm letting down, I apologize. But hell, I'm still building a 10,000 square foot house in less than a year. Show me somebody else that's done that. So anyways, like and subscribe. Let's see this thing get absolutely muddy in the next few weeks. And as you can see, we've got more contractors showing up here. So have a great day, guys. Chat soon.